Stop for a moment. Lean back and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and, just for a moment, allow your mind to concentrate and focus. Focus on everything going on within your mind. What I'd like for you to do is imagine each and every thought, concept, and idea going through your mind is illuminating a small light that's floating through the darkness behind your closed eyelids. I want you to realize that everything you're aware of is now represented and visualized as tiny glimmering glows that brighten your mind the more you focus on them. You're currently listening to the sound of my voice, listening to every syllable, every consonant, and every vowel of every single word that I'm speaking. Every thought involved with thinking about my voice and the words that I'm speaking become a new glimmering light, floating and drifting and soaring and sinking all at the same time. You're resting back upon a surface and you're vaguely aware of the comfort and relaxation and support that you feel beneath you. That comfort becomes a light, a glint, a sparkle, surrounding each and every thought. The temperature of the place you're in, how you feel as you relax even more, how you sink back and down even further, all creating new flickering lights in what used to be the darkness of your mind. You're thinking about how deep you're about to go. You're waiting, anticipating, yearning to go so far down. And this creates even more new lights. The sound of my voice, a new light. The words I'm saying, another new light. The surface you're resting upon, another light. The temperature and environment in the space you're in, another light. Thinking about these lights, focusing on how brilliant they are, the color or lack of color, how quickly or slowly they move about, or if they even move at all. How your tongue is resting within your mouth now. How does your big toe on your right foot feel compared to the ring finger on your left hand? How many lights have you created now, and how many new lights are you now seeing while trying to count the number of older lights? They begin to move quickly, zooming chaotically and bouncing around this way and that. Throughout the darkness, there is no order. It can feel exhausting, tiring, and is fast becoming more than you can handle. There's too much going on. Now focus on the sound of my voice, the words I'm saying, the surface you're resting on, the temperature of your environment, the number of lights, so many lights. Your thoughts have turned into a cluster of glowing and glimmering lights. Your mind is filled with so many thoughts, all demanding your attention, flowing and glowing, flashing and blinking. You see each light and focus on them and watch as they move about in formations and patterns, forming spirals and spinning around and around, moving in perfect motion, finding just the right speed and pace that now feels somewhat calming, swirling and spinning round and round, fascinating, entrancing, easier to watch now and not quite so overwhelming. They drift and float, so easy for you to sink and enjoy the now pleasant feelings that you're experiencing. And as those lights find just the perfect speed and rotation, you notice that they begin to blink and fade out entirely. One by one, the lights begin to progressively fade out, as do the thoughts they've become so closely tied to. The brightness that has been illuminating your mind begins to dim. Your mind begins to empty and clear. All that you've been focusing on so intently is now fading from that mind of yours until each and every one has gone dark, leaving a much more manageable number of lights and thoughts for your mind to focus on. Through all of this, one light has shone brighter than all the rest, and that light continues to grow more intense as the others fade. That one bright and powerful light represents the focus you've had on me and my words all along. my words can continue to extinguish the remaining lights, allowing your mind to fill with a sense of peace. And now, with your mind clearing of all the clutter, and allowing you to relax and focus more intently on the words that I speak, you can begin to allow new lights to be created. Lights that represent a deeper sense of relaxation, more positive feelings, more joy and happiness, feeling better and better about yourself, about your day, and about the overall energy of your life. You'll find that each time you listen to this recording, newer and brighter lights will be created that will allow you to shape the positivity of your life. New lights that will spark creativity and motivation. As you listen regularly, you'll learn to shape and create new lights and new positive results that will help you to find peace and become the person you most want to be. Most importantly, you'll find that you're now empowered to use the skills you've learned here in everyday life and be able to clear your mind of all the clutter when you most need to turn those lights out, calming and focusing so you can face the challenges of everyday life. You may now awaken feeling focused and ready to face your day or night with renewed control and power. Thanks for listening.